Hey, what's up guys? It's Cass again. We're doing a little bit more Hearthstone today. I fixed my priest deck, which is nice, but I did it really basically, so let's take a look at that real quick. You can get all these cards basically by the time you get your priest to level 6. It's really simple stuff. Nothing too spectacular. I got 2 of the Holy Smites, just simple damage, plus 2 health to a minion, draw a card. A couple Elven Archers, which are nice. The ramp is really low on this one, so you basically always have something you can throw out there. This is nice because that generates your hand, and this one is just more damage, bigger version of the Holy Smite. This is great for those little weenies that come at you. And then, in addition to that, I also have the Shadow Word Death, which is, you know, same thing but bigger. So when those scary monsters come out, you got something for that, and, you know, a few spells, a few monsters, stuff like that. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I don't want to spend too much time on that. I'll talk a little bit more about the deck as I play. We're going to do some ranked matches today, so a little bit different. But not with a warrior. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. This is such a refreshing change of pace as far as the wait times go. I was playing Star Conflict earlier and I had to wait like, oh my god, like 3 to 5 minutes per round to get into a damn match. And of course it puts me up against a paladin, which, in my opinion, are pretty OP. Okay, these are great cards, but I don't need them this early in the match, so I'm going to go ahead and replace these with a couple. It's too much mana, just taking up space in my hand. And that was a much better draw. Excellent. I'm very happy with this. I'll go ahead and start with the Elven Archer. That seems like a great way to go. The only other thing I can do anyway is this one, and I don't have a minion out until I play that, so... Great way to start. Say hello. Go ahead and get my damage off right before anything else happens. I've played with this deck a little bit. Excuse me while I light this cigarette. And it's a lot better than what I showed you in the last video. I don't know what I was thinking when I made that last deck, guys. I'm a very low-end player. So you really shouldn't take anything that I tell you with a grain of salt. Just do that. Just don't.
I'll give it a shot.
Don't take my word as law on this. I'm sure that you're all very much better players than I am, or will be. I'm really great at the tactical aspect. I'm just bad at the strategy aspect. I can't really build decks that well, but I think that this deck is a big improvement. Go ahead and get the card draw generated. See, hey, that was nice. Worked out really well in our favor. So we got rid of that guy. We're trying to maintain some board control here. I want to try and keep his minions off the board as best as I possibly can. I don't know how successful I'll be in that endeavor, but we'll go ahead and see. Alright, let's go ahead and get our taunter out here.
I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot.
And do a little bit of damage. Take a turn. See, the thing about this deck is it tends to kind of whittle away that basically didn't do too much for him. Okay. But he's getting a card draw. That's basically every time his minion takes damage, he gets to draw a card. That's why he reduces the attack to 1. So we'll go ahead. Alright, we got 5 now. We can just start dumping cards here. Do some more damage to him. Get this guy out there. I want to go ahead and start clearing the field a little bit here.
I'll give it a shot.
And I know he's going to get some cards from this, but that's okay. I just want to keep the board clear. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that guy. Plus, if he overloads on his hand, anything that he draws will just automatically get destroyed and go to the discard. got a lot of card generation in his deck, I'm noticing, so this might actually work out in my favor. Alright, let's get the big boy out here. And we don't have enough mana to heal anything, so we'll just go ahead and attack. I have a little bit of card generation too, or I did before he destroyed it. But the version that I have is basically whenever I heal one of my minions, I draw a card. Okay, he's trying to keep the same mentality, it looks like. He's trying to control the board, I'm just overrunning him. Okay, secret cards are whenever a certain thing happens.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Basically, the secret is revealed and has an effect. It's a little bit difficult to explain. And of course, there it is. Get down! Well, okay, that still works for me. Because all I was really trying to do was get this guy's attack up.
I'll give it a
So we'll
shot.
go ahead and get this guy off the board here. I won't have any taunts anymore, but at least I won't have that big boy. And I've still got my heavy hitter here, so unless he's got something that can get rid of it, which he probably does, knowing my luck. Yep.
Your magic shall not save you.
Well, that's no
For
good.
the crusade!
And Divine Shield, of course. But that's okay, because LOL Holy Nova. Alright, now let's see here. This guy can survive. Go ahead and take him back up. This guy can survive a hit from that, but that's okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and use that damage there and get it there. This one. Like I said, I'm really keen on maintaining board control here. As you can see, I'm doing much better, but then again, when I lose, it's usually at the late game. This deck is not very good at late game. It's good at stalling, but... Yep. And he's gonna be really tough to get rid of. Oh, or not. That was a really fortuitous draw. Heal him back up, and end the turn. Excellent. So I may stand a chance here, guys. That's pretty fantastic. Which is more than usually happens. I really like this deck. I found something similar to it online, and I kind of based the build of this deck around that. God, this. Alright, so now I'm in a little bit of trouble here.
Give that minion a turn to get ready.
Might as well heal him. I can't really do much else. At least that way he'll survive a hit from this guy here, Mr. Boulder Fist Ogre. If he decides to attack, it'll probably go straight for my... Oh, he could also do that. Sorry about all that banging in the background, by the way. It's really windy here. Okay, so this is not good for me. Okay, this is really not good for me.
I can't do.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Okay. That's a little counterintuitive, but I really need to start generating some cards. I have nothing in my hand, and I can still win this, but I only have a couple turns left in me. I have nothing on the field to protect myself, and he's just gonna sit here and pound away.
Reporting for duty.
Yep. So, he still has no taunt, so if I get my other little deal 5 damage card, which naturally I don't, so we'll go ahead and do this, and call it a day. I don't think I have another. Let's see, this 11, 15, 16. No, I don't have another turn in. He just won. So there was that. So as you can see, as long as I can finish them early, if I get a decent,
Well played.
you know, if I get decent cards, it turns out pretty well. Okay, so I'm finally at the rank now where I can lose stars, which is not really a good thing at all. But there's a new quest, so win 3 games with any class. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to casual. I don't want to lose another star on this deck. I usually play with my mage and the ranked. A lot better with the mage. The deck is really well built. I tend to win a lot more. So I'll show you guys one more match. I'll do casual. Hopefully I can win this one so you can kind of see like the speed and control and all of that stuff that this deck has. It's pretty fantastic, and I'll post a full deck list in the description if you guys want to go ahead and recreate it. It'd be really cool too if you guys do make videos using my deck. Go ahead and, you know, comment a link or send it to my inbox or whatever. Just show me what you're doing with it. That'd be pretty awesome. We'll go ahead and take another look-see here. Alright, Malfurion. So I might have a little bit better luck with Malfurion, but a lot of the problem that I had with the last one... Okay, that's... I really want to keep this Taunter, but I'm going to go ahead and replace it just because of the mana. Okay, well, it's not horrible, I guess.
Greetings.
And I can't do anything this turn, so I'll end it. But next turn I'll probably be able to get a minion out, unless he puts a minion out, and then I'll probably just destroy it with Shadow Word Pain. Which he didn't. Okay, so he just used his hero power, which gives him 1 attack and 1 armor. Armor is sort of extra hit points that stack on top of your regular hit points. So instead of doing the Holy Smite right away, I'm going to go ahead and get some minion out on the field. Because this can do damage to anything, not just the hero. I can aim that wherever I want. That's another cool strategy too. I forget what it's called, but the card that I have in there, the 2/7, it's like whenever it takes damage, it gets +3 attack. Another strategy would be for me to say deal damage to it myself. But I've got 3 mana, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this to go ahead and get rid of this Taunter. I'm going to use Mind Blast to do 5 damage to the hero. And then I'm just going to attack. So we're off to a good start here. He's already down 6 health. 7 if you count that armor that he stacked on there. And I still have a little bit of my control cards, like this guy here, already gone, because I have the Shadow Word Pain. He has 0 attack, so that Taunter's done. So we'll go ahead and do that, get rid of this Taunter there. And we'll play this to give him a little bit of extra health and get a little bit of a draw going. This is the guy, the Gurubashi Berserker. But then we'll do our attack here. It's going to bring down 1 more hit point. I'm not doing damage to him as fast as I would like. This could be dangerous. That's my least favorite card in the Druid deck because people love it. The damn Innervate, giving him extra mana. Okay, so he threw out another Taunter and gave himself a couple of attacks. We're gonna have to do something about that Taunter. Or I could just throw out one of my own. That would be probably a better choice for right now. And then we'll start getting rid of this Taunter. And I should be able to take that out next turn. No problemo. Okay. So this guy is gonna have more attack because I have to go for his Taunter first, and whenever one of his minions dies, see, there we go. More attack. He did it for me, so we'll just go ahead and Shadow Word Paint him so we don't have to deal with it. And then we'll put this one out so we can get a little bit more damage from our Taunter. And then we'll go ahead and do 6 more damage. Alright, so now I'm starting to pick up a little bit of speed here, and I still haven't used any of my big cards, really. So, I got a pretty fair chance of winning this one, unless he manages to stall it out until
One
endgame.
shot, one kill.
If I can beat him before the 10th
Where
turn,
shall I
this should be fine. Okay, see, he's trying to go for the taunter, but that's going to kill this guy too, so I'm not super worried about it. Alright, we'll go ahead and get Mr. Gurubashi out now. Take our small guy and get rid of his archer. Heal him back up.
Push forward.
And go ahead and take off 3 more points. Chip away slowly there.
Get behind me.
And he fully throws out another taunter. Excellent. Taunt can be a blessing and a curse, really. I don't understand why he did that, but I guess it wasn't a terrible choice. There we go. Now we're thinking with portals.
Well played.
Alright, go ahead and get rid of the taunter. Throw out a Chillwind Yeti just for some more board control. And do a little bit more chip away. Okay, I should be able to take him the next turn.
Well played.
Thank you.
Someone called for it.
Or not, you can do that. Okay. Let's see if we can finish this now. What do we have here? Yep, that's my game. Alrighty, I won one finally on video for you guys. There's proof that I can actually win a game in Hearthstone. Plus I got a little gold for it. Every 3 wins, you get 10 gold, which is nice. Gold can be used to buy boosters or enter the arena. And I've done some more work on quests. So there's that, and like I said, I'll put the description of the deck, or I'll put the deck list in the description of the video, so you guys can try it out and see if you have any better luck than I do. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.